Hello students, how are you today? How's your weekend? Did you just stay at home? Okay, so you should stay at home, okay? Now, once again, welcome to another video. So for today, our lesson is English, Unit 7, Lesson 4, Describing. So this will be the first part of our lesson. Before we start, these are the things that you need. Your English Learner's Book, English Activity Book, pencil and eraser. This time you also need colors or crayons, and also your notebook and paper. For our objectives for this lesson, first you have to listen to a poem, read a poem, identify the adjectives, and describe things using adjectives. Our references, we have the English Learner's Book, pages 100 to 101. English Activity Book, pages 82 to 83. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Okay, to begin our lesson, I have here a poem. So this poem is found in your English Learner's Book. So the title of the poem is My Big Blue Boat. So first, I will read the poem and then I'll ask you to read after me, okay? So let me read it first and you have to listen. Are you ready? Okay, so I'll start. My big blue boat. Come for a ride in my big blue boat. My big blue boat, my big blue boat. Come for a ride in my big blue boat. Out on the deep blue sea. My big blue boat has two red sails. Two red sails, two red sails. My big blue boat has two red sails. Two red sails. Okay, now it's time for you to read after me, okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's first read the title and then let's start. Okay, read after me. My big blue boat. Come for a ride in my big blue boat. My big blue boat, my big blue boat. Come for a ride in my big blue boat. Out on the deep blue sea. My big blue boat has two red sails. Two red sails, two red sails. My big blue boat has two red sails. Two red sails. Okay, very good. You did very well in reading the poem after me. But at the end of the video, I still want you to read this poem on your own, okay? Now, observe that I underlined some of the words in the poem. Okay, so these are big blue, deep blue, two red. So these underlined words will be our lesson for this video, okay? So try to observe big and blue. These two words describe something, right? So big and blue describe the boat, while deep blue describes it describes the sea. While two red, these words, two and red, describe sails. Do you know what is a sail? Okay, so if you're going to look at the picture, these are the red triangle shape, okay, that is used for the boat to move using the wind. Okay, very good. Now, our lesson will be describing words or describing things. So to describe things, we have to use describing words. And these words are called as adjectives. So to learn more about adjectives, I will be playing a video, okay? So you have to listen carefully to the video and then we will continue our lesson. Are you ready? Okay, so here is the video.
Adjectives. Describing words. Words that describe the quality of a person, animal, place, or thing are called adjectives. Words for numbers, colors, size, and shape are also adjectives. For example, smart boy, green parrot, big hall, round ball, one hen and two chicks. So, we see that words used to describe quality, color, size, shape, and number are called adjectives. An adjective also describes how someone or something looks, tastes, feels, smells, or sounds like. For example, beautiful girl, salty chips, soft pillow, fresh fragrance, loud music. Here, beautiful describes the looks of the girl. Salty describes the taste of the chips. Soft describes the feel of the pillow. Fresh describes the fragrance of the perfume. And loud describes the sound of the music.
So kids, did you understand the video? Okay, so the video is about adjectives. So what is adjective? Okay, so adjectives are words that describe a person, place, things, or animals. So when we say describe, it tells something, such as the size, the shape, the color, or the number of the things, person, place, or animals. So I will show you some examples. First, I have a small dog. So observe the word small in red color describes the dog. When we say small dog, the word small describes the size of the dog. Next, my mom will buy me a big blue bag. So observe the two words in red color, big and blue. So big and blue describes the bag. What kind of bag? Big blue bag. Big describes the size of the bag, while blue describes the color of the bag. Okay, can you follow? Next. He eats 3 red apples. So observe the words in red color. 3 and red. 3 red describes the apples. What kind of apples? 3 red apples. So 3 shows how many apples, and red describes the color of the apples. Did you understand? Okay, now let's have quiz. Okay, kids, let me see if you understand our lesson. So for our quiz time, I have here 5 questions. So let's identify where are the adjectives or the describing words, okay? So let's have the first sentence. Joey is a tall boy. In this sentence, where is the adjective? Okay, correct. Tall is the adjective. It describes the boy. Tall boy. The word tall describes the size of the boy. You're doing good. Now let's go to the second sentence. She wears black shoes. Where do you think is the adjective? Correct. Black is the adjective in this sentence. It describes the shoes. Black describes the color of the shoes. Black shoes. Okay, now let's proceed with the third sentence. They live in a big house. Where is the adjective? Okay, correct. The adjective in this sentence is the word big. It describes the house. What is the size of the house? Big house. Okay? So the word big describes the size of the house. So big is the adjective in this sentence. Now let's go to the fourth sentence. I will eat some big red strawberries. Can you tell me where is the adjective? Okay, very good. Big, red are the adjectives. So this time, big and red describe the strawberries. Big describe the size of the strawberries, while red describe the color of the strawberries. You're doing good. Okay, now let's go to the last sentence. He has 2 white cats. Now, can you tell me where is the adjective? Correct. 2, white are the adjectives in this sentence, both describing the cats. So 2 describe the number of cats. How many cats? 2. While white describe the color of the cats. Now, did you understand? Okay. Now, kids, let's have our activity. So this time we will draw a sailboat. So you need crayons and also your notebook or a paper. So I'll give you 5 seconds to prepare your things, okay? Now, we will draw a sailboat. So I'll give you the instruction and you have to follow it, okay? So first, draw a big green triangle. Okay, you're doing good. Next, draw a blue line down the middle. So same as the second picture. And third, draw a long red rectangle. Okay, may I see your sailboat? Wow, they look nice. Now this time you have to draw another sailboat, your second sailboat. But this time you can choose the colors that you like, okay? So you can start doing your second sailboat. Okay, let me see your second sailboat. Okay, it looks very nice. Okay, now kids, so this time I want you to get your English activity book. Okay, so open your English activity book to page 82. So for our activity, color a sea picture. So if you're going to observe, the picture doesn't have any color. So you have to color it. So after you color the picture, so you're going to complete the sentences on the other side or on the left side of the picture. So the first one is already answered. So the sea, blue. So you have to color the sea blue. The big boat, okay? So you have to color the big boat. And then write the color word on the blank or on the space provided. Okay, can you do it? Okay. Next, for the second part, write about your picture. So look at your colored picture and fill in the missing words. So for example, look at my big blank boat. So let's say, for example, your big boat is color red. So you're going to look at my big red boat. Okay, so this time I'll give you time to finish your activity. Okay? So after you finish your activity, this time we will draw another picture. So this time I want you to get your crayons or your colors and also paper or notebook. So the instruction would be you have to draw the following. Okay? So in a piece of paper, draw the following by following the instructions. So first, a big blue house. Tall tree beside the house. 2 yellow birds in the sky. Draw yourself with your favorite color of clothes. And lastly, 1 blue car in front of the house. Observe that I have question mark on the right side of this slide, because this time I will not give you example because I want you to take a photo, then send it as a message in Class Dojo for you to get 5 points, okay? So make sure to draw nicely and I'll be waiting for your pictures, okay? So good luck and enjoy! And that's the end of our video. Hope you learned something and you enjoy our lesson for today. Once again, kids, always remember to keep safe and always stay at home. Thank you so much and see you in our next video. Bye-bye!